I'm Tom. I run a website called Circa88 Football, specialise mainly in Mexican, South American shirts, dabble in the retro side of things as well, and also a few other bits and bobs which are football related. On the flip side, I play Sunday League football in Sheffield for Jaunty Park Steelers in the mighty Imperial Sunday League Division 3. So if we start from the top with the Sunday League side of things. I've moved up here for university about 12 years ago now. And then from between the end of uni and joining them, there's about 3 or 4 years where I didn't actually play apart from five-a-side. Obviously, it's the old thing of your mate calls you up and says, Tom, do you fancy a game today? I'm thinking, yeah, okay, let's do it. Back when the knees were a bit better and the ankles were better, I played quite well and played for them ever since. And that was about six or 7 years ago now. In terms of what drew me to them, it was that initial conversation with a mate that I played for them, and then I bought a mate, and then so on. But actually having a good set of lads to play with, that's half the battle. We're at the end of the day, we want to win, but we know our limitations. And it's all about, using that Sunday league experience as bad as it is compared to, say, like the semi-pro side of things and all that. It's all about getting out and about, having the mental health benefits, having the physical benefits, and just basically having it as a bit of me time as such. In terms of the football shirt side of things, I basically the whole reason for me actually starting that was initially to try and sort out my own mental health. So I went through a period where I was suffering with really bad anxiety, and I was off work sick for a week, and I was trying to figure out, okay, well, what's causing it? What can I do? And I just started flipping a few shirts on eBay. About 5 or 6, found I was really enjoying it because it is channeling and it's channeling that energy into something positive. And then 3 years later, I've got something about 400 shirts in stock. I'm waiting on a load of Venezia FC stock, who got promoted last night, I should say, to arrive. So I've got 650 items of them coming, and I'm trying to obviously grow it into a small business and actually into something profitable. It is profitable, but to actually, it'd be awesome to make a living from it. It really would. But if I can't make a living from it, it's something that's actually going to make a good little side earner to then put that money towards something else. In terms of football, I just like to pretend I'm Zinedine Zidane, to be honest. When realistically, I've got 2 glass knees, glass ankles, and can run about for about 10 minutes now. Nice. But again, it's really that release, because even though you're not in my age now, and I know my limitations on how often I can play and for how long, but it's not necessarily being on the pitch; it's being with the boys, having that atmosphere, and having that laugh and a joke. That's equally as important as the actual physical benefits. So that's the main reason for me now. Like when I was younger, it was all about competing. It was all about wanting to win. I'd be gutted if we drew a game. But as you mellow out and you get older and you have a few injuries and you start to think, well, my time's coming to an end. That sounds a bit morbid, doesn't it? When the end is near, that's even worse. When it's nearly time to hang up the boots, that's what I'm trying to say. You appreciate the smaller things as such, and you realise that you're not going to necessarily play at a higher level in your late 20s if you're playing that level anyway. Not everyone's a Jamie Vardy story, so it's just enjoying it and just seeing it for what it is.
Brilliant. Yeah, I agree. If we talk about this JP Steelers, what has been your proudest achievement since being involved with that team? Because as you said, it started from uni, it's come to where it is now.
Yeah, so I joined them, a few years after uni, and they've been an established team for a little while. In terms of proudest achievement for playing for them, without bad, there isn't any. In all seriousness, we you know, it's not it's not actually so that a performance side of things, but in terms
Mm.
of the club themselves, we played Penistone Church in the County Cup about 3 or 4 years ago, and we lost 13-0 on that main Penistone Church pitch. And because Penistone at the time, they put a Sunday League team in the County Cup and put loads of their Saturday players playing. And for those that don't know, Penistone Church at the same level as Hallam FC, which is incredible. It's, you know, a very good level. So I think the proudest thing was being involved with that is we all came to the pitch. We're not laughing, but we weren't gutted. We're just like, we've been taught a lesson. They're just better than us, and we kept going. And then the weeks after, we were actually better for that experience. And I think we ended up finishing about third or fourth, missing out on promotion that season. But that was a good catalyst to actually put things in perspective, and actually goes back to my last point. Really gave us a mindset reset of enjoying it for what it is, sticking to your values of what Sunday League is, and just being in the moment.
Yeah.
For me, on a personal perspective, the thing that attracted me to you guys is I've used, I popped in just off the off chance for some Goldie gloves, and you've got that really good selection of Ho Goldie gloves in the bargain bin. You know the old they were what's the word, X demo gloves. That's the one. And they were a really good price. And I was obviously speaking to Chris at the time as well, who was obviously running the store with you. And I just really liked the whole independent nature of what you guys do, but also the friendly feel about the place. So that, that initial popping in for gloves then led to buying kit for you. So not kit for you, kit from you. So that's obviously for Steelers. That's, training equipment, balls and whatnot. And I valued that far higher than just buying them online from someone like Pro Direct, who, don't get me wrong, they're brilliant. They've got a massive inventory, but you don't speak to a human. You're not supporting an independent business. And it's Sheffield's known as a big village, great place, but in the football community, you guys are integral to that. And as I said, Pro Direct, and I'm going to keep saying Pro Direct, they are fantastic, but you have something that they don't have, which is that personal nature. It just the way you guys approach things and handle things is second to none. And I'll continue to hopefully work with you and help with a few things further afield, and if I can help bring some orders across, but at the same time support and any football equipment, it'll be you guys that I go to, just purely because of that independent nature, and just because you two are fantastic.